Check, check, check. Guess. Check, check. I hope this thing is working. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more so everybody can hear me. Testing this microphone for proper modulation. Anybody see Private Parts? I know it's an old movie, but yeah, so anyway, I had the music blasting and couldn't hear what I was saying, so I just decided to do this over again. The reason for the title and whatnot is because of my whatnot is because of my loyal and lovely fans and the combinedments of me doing good promotion. My song uh escape run is doing very well, and because of the subscribers on YouTube and around the world and everybody, uh the video is doing very well. And so I figured I would come back on here because I don't know how long it's been since I did the insight video, so I figured I would just come in here. Hopefully, somebody will come in and I can talk to someone. So I'm not. So I don't. Yeah. So I don't. Just sit here and ramble. It's hard to get people, on the same schedule as everybody. I understand that. Everybody's on different different platforms and they're doing that whole thing. And I'm really not used to having a microphone in my face while I'm doing this, so I feel very uncomfortable. I just want the audio to catch my voice because I speak very low, and I just want it, I just want it for everybody to hear me. Uh, it put me into panic because I was putting music in the background, and it is what it is. I guess it's better this way because uh, for people that have kind of bad hearing, might not pick up on things right away. So I'm one of those people because, like, some reason I blew out my left ear, and if somebody talks too low, I can only hear like maybe mid range and high range in this one because I've been a guitarist for most of all my life, and yeah, this is the side that usually the amplifier um uh is on. So with that said, um I hope everybody's having an awesome dynamic magnetic vibes. um uh, that's my job to make sure that you guys have positive vibes, as multi-tasking is everything as far as music goes concerns, being a human being. It's been a crazy couple. It's been about a month and a week now since I've been back at work. I'm trying to get back to readjusting because I've been out of work for so long. There's certain things when when you're in relaxing mode and you go to have to do mode, I'll just say, it's readjusting. So anyway, I was gonna get into this is not just for success purposes. I'm celebrating. I don't. I'm probably don't look like it, but I'm celebrating. Um, this is a big deal for me. Most of the highest views on just one video, it's about to go to about 100, which is amazing, great, wonderful, fantastic, all that good stuff. And it's just, positive things helping for positive things. So um, I just want to give a shout out to Yaya is me, Lady Sophia. I think it's, hope I'm saying it right. Um, oh man, uh, Kimberly. Who else has been coming in here? Oh, Batman. I think the name's Batman. Forgive me if I'm mangling your names, but I do have a few loyals that come back um, here and stop by, give a thumbs up, and uh, what I need for you is to do, if you could, is share this video on all your social media. Help me out. Um, it's a community. We all got to help each other out because pretty much we gotta really do that now because who knows? I don't know what. I don't want to say like YouTube is like going downhill. I don't want to badmouth them or anything like that because I happen to be on here. I know a lot of people do that. They've been good to me. I haven't really done any crazy things to, you know, to get their attention either. I try to keep this channel as family friendly, I guess I could use the word family friendly as possible. Um, the other thing is that uh, I'm a promoter kind of person. So like this bad boy has been showing up at almost everywhere I go. Um, Dollar General here in Arkansas had it. Um, there might be an issue with if it's not in your state or whatever, but the information that I got on this is that usually what happens is the gas stations usually get this first, and then whatever is left over, you know, it's a kind of a supply and demand kind of thing, which is understandable. That's like business, maybe step two. I don't know, but like they've been in my state. I don't want to say everywhere because I don't want to misinform anybody, but they really have been on top of their game this time around. Like summertime of last year when they released it, they weren't up to par, and I don't know if Pepsi realizes this or not, and I don't want to bash them because I am a big fan of Pepsi products. Is that I guess they're realizing, that possibly maybe um, they're um, they're um, they're finally realizing that if you don't get it in all aspects, the customer is going to complain, and like this time around, if I see more than 8 of them, I'm going to get at least 6 because it's supply and demand, really. Get it while it's here before it's gone, kind of thing. And like, um, I have I have at least two that I'm saving. I put the other ones in the refrigerator, but I think I'm just gonna make like a six pack and just save it, and then if everything goes well, hopefully maybe I could sell it next year if they're not gonna do it summer of next year. Who knows? I don't know. Um, with that said, I got a new different guitar. We've been jamming on that. It's a major difference. If you guys seen my other video, my Dean is about like 3 pounds, and it's been giving me back trouble. Um, so I had to get a lighter gear, and it's really awesome. I uh, I had an Epiphone before, and I knew I wasn't going to be disappointed. Epiphone, in my opinion, is if you can't afford the Gibson price, you usually go to Epiphone, which if you're on a budget, it's fine. It was right around like $200 mark within because I got the protection plan for some reason. Something was telling me to get it, so I was like, "How much it is?" And I was just like, it just popped in my head. Maybe you should get it. And I was like, why not? Because my limit was $200. I went to Guitar Center, not to drop a whole bunch of names and products in here, but uh, I was like, man, my limit's $200, and then I'm getting out of here. I didn't even get a hard case for it. Luckily, I had another one because I was thinking of getting a hard case for my Dean, and that was like almost another uh, over $150 extra. So I was just like, maybe next time. I was being smart about it. Um, you to know that I'm not showing anybody's in here. I do like doing these live streams. Um, I hate to say this because it's gonna make me sound like lazy, but the editing, I have to do editing for my music anyway, and it's very time consuming. Um, I think live streaming is a lot faster, a lot easier. You can't really do any editing, I think, before. I really have to explore more on that end, but it just seems easier to me. Um, I'm a laid back kind of person. If you seen my live streams before, I've done these many times to where I did it on enough times anyway. Um, I have to keep my water handy. I like that the timer is like right over here, so I don't have to like look anywhere else. I like that feature. It's just if somebody's in the live chat, it's not coming up. In other news, which I have contacts, which I have to really try to keep. Ooh, pardon me. Keep up with. There's this guy that has showcases, and I'm scrounging my brain how to see what money I have, how many gigs I want to do in a week, and stuff like that. Nothing's set in stone. I just have a lot of ideas. I'm trying to get um, my DJ stuff. I have more material because in my opinion, the DJ stuff is just a little bit more easier for me. I got the drum machine. I can hook that up. You know, make the beat. Um, do whatever. Just be creative with it. And so I got that thing. I'm working on just working on everything in general, really. Uh, Trying to budget myself because I got to be out of here in December. So I'm kind of back on track, but I'm also like trying to learn things still. I always keep myself open to just learning new things. Like, I had to relearn, uh, because they changed the policy at Walmart again. So, like, it is just, it's like swallowing something off, something that you can't chew, to put it into old terms. Because I'm an old school kind of guy, and they're just the policies are just ridiculous. I know they're there for hello. I see somebody came in. Hello. It might be lack of I hope I'm not buffering or anything like that. But there's nothing in the chat. So, but I'm just sitting here chilling, trying to, see how everybody's doing really. I don't I really don't want to make it just all about me, but I'm just having a bad time with this chat because I'm not setting it right or something. So I'm trying to make this a little bit more entertaining. Um, on a advice type of thing, I was like, you know how you're dragging yourself because you have lack of sleep. This actually happened to me, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna get me some peanuts, uh, hard boiled eggs, two of them, a Gatorade, and a half a sandwich, and that really that uh, combined food group right there really woke me up. I highly recommend at least at least two of those items. Eggs is supposed to be like a multiple type thing to where it can enhance enhance you in some way. I can't remember for the life of me what it is. If it's just focus, giving you energy, but boy, man, my energy was like lacking before that, and like uh did I say Gatorade? Gatorade's supposed to restore your electrolytes, which I'm assuming is some type of energy in your body. I know the tuna fish, the fish oil is supposed to help you with your brain for like focusing and remembering things. I already went over that once before, but that was like the combined of the jungling thing that I did. And that actually works. If you just did the tuna fish and juggling, you don't have to do like the three. Yeah, I was doing the two. I couldn't get the concept of the three. Maybe it's because it's kind of reminded me of the Illuminati kind of thing, or this square thing. I don't know. I'm just being weird. So, on to different topics. Um, in the past, I had the jazz loose funk thing, so that was over with. I've been experimenting with metal thing, and I'm kind of like not really feeling it right now. That's what AME is. Is I don't know if you've seen me promoting them, but it's one of those things to where it's gonna take the sound has to be right, and right now I'm more. I think I'm more geared towards just doing like DJ and just making sounds and doing engineering and stuff like that because it really opened my eyes. Like I have like 326 listens on my SoundCloud right now, and I'm like, man, it YouTube is really helping me out with that because I put the link in the subscription on one of my videos, and that's really because I was like, I have like this thing where I forget things, and like that's why I'm geared towards like at least eating tuna fish, because the brain it's just like when you don't have potassium for your legs, it's pretty much over with. Like your legs will start aching. So if you have like lack of fish oil, it's the same thing. I was looking for ginseng in the pill form the other day, and I couldn't find it to save my life. They recommended B1 vitamin, but unfortunately, the place where I was at was out of them. So I'm pretty sure that they really everybody was getting them, I guess. And let me just move this up closer to my mouth just in case I see the the icons moving back and forth. So just to hear my lovely voice. Maybe you're listening to me and you're about to fall asleep. Maybe it's late at night. And I'm going to put myself to sleep. Somebody told me a long time ago I have a soothing kind of voice, so I don't want to if they're doing that to where you need help for sleep, I want to try to be like as smooth as possible. Any way I can help people, I do it. My mom was a product of that. She would do her best. My dad too, but he was always working all the time. He was a workaholic, as they say in the old days. Cheers to my dad and my parents. I like to salute all the good people in the world, especially on YouTube. International, all the good stuff. Um, this live stream is like one of my things to where I can kind of turn it up. because that's the way I see YouTube. I see it as a positive, not a negative. Um, I'm hoping and praying that everybody's doing well. I say that because there's people that I've dealt with that are friends. I haven't seen them in a while. And hello, how you doing? I see somebody else came in. Uh, give me a thumbs up and a comment, and I'll hit you back later. So one of my friends, um, how should I put it? It's kind of like a loose cannon. Like she's free spirited. Nothing against that or anything like that. Um, Similarities in that aspect. I used to be that way, but like there's different kind of free speak free spirited people. The ones that smoke weed and the other ones that are just kind of like into their own thing kind of thing. And that's what I'm I have similarities, but I just don't do the drugs. So that's the reason why I say that is because I need to all the people that do pray, it doesn't matter what God you pray, just pray for my friend. Her name is Kimberly Smith. And she's not doing very well. She had a stroke. Um, um, the backstory is that she probably got in with the wrong crowd. Um, it happened to me too, but I was just like, I refuse. They were not going to convince me to really. Basically, what you're doing is you're killing yourself. And I don't have room to talk. I mean, caffeine isn't a very strong drug, but like it is kind of an addiction, which there's no rehab for it, but like it can get a really ridiculous. If uh, there'll be days where I'll get an espresso or a mountain hill of caffeine, and my body will just be like, yeah, so like it's just like nothing. Um, the other thing with the caffeine though is that it's your friend and it's your worst enemy. It will like give you energy one day and then the next it won't. Um if the body say like you just take vitamins every day and it's like 50 milligrams, okay? You take it every day, you take it every day. Eventually what happens is your body gets so used to it that it doesn't do anything for you. So like I kind of understand where doctors are coming from, where they up your dosage, that kind of thing. But like for a doctor, some of them it's all about the money. They just wanted to get you hooked and stuff like that. And I really wish this chat would work because I don't see anything on there. Maybe it's a security thing, maybe? Well, I really don't want to mess with it either because I have this thing to where I mess up things too. Like I had to redo my stream because on my end the music was coming through, but the audio for my voice wasn't. So I had to rewire my thing, and this thing just went down, did it? So I had to like rewire this so all yous can hear what I'm saying, and I don't have to struggle in. And I forgot to share this thing on my Facebook. Hold on, bear with me. And of course, technology is just wanting to mess with me today. Bam. Something went wrong. Okay. I should just did a double live stream then. I really don't get that. There's nothing else I can do. All this other stuff, I don't know what it is. Let's see. Bear with me, bear with me. I see. I have to do some editing as I go, because I'm really starting to feel my lack of sleep right now. Anyway, enough being distracted. So I'm back at work. It's been about a month and a week. The good news is that we got a bonus kind of thing. So that was a good thing to like come back to. Uh, it really does make the coming back and dealing with the nonsense, like a payoff kind of thing and whatnot. So that's pretty much it. I'm running out of things to say already. At least I got two people that came in. I like to see, at least two, three, four, because like most of the time it would be like the replays and the I like seeing the views. I'm a views kind of person. But if I see, somebody come in during, the live, then that's awesome too. I'm not, ruling it out or whatever. Um, um, I have other things to talk about, but like, I kind of like shy away from like political stuff and who passed away. Aretha. Aretha was kind of like a stab in my heart. Um, I only know her as an artist. She was awesome. God bless her. I hope she's, singing with all the other people that passed away and there in heaven. Um, it kind of ruined it for me because there's a movie called The Blues Brothers, and she happens to be in it along with one of the Belushi brothers that passed away. So like it's slowly, uh, like a lot of people are passing away just in the making of that movie. So it's a real challenge. I'll just tell you that to watch my favorite movie. Um, Physically, I got a physical copy of Rockstar, which I was very happy that it was only $5, and I watched that with Marky Mark, which he doesn't like to be called now, because he likes to be, labeled as a serious actor. But I don't understand that. I mean, if I was like in a band, hypothetically, just say I was in like Van Halen, for a lead singer, and then I did my 2 years. They actually been doing this, if you know the history, but like I would never ever like deny that I was in a band. Like if I reformed Jazz Loose Funk right now and like it was better than what it was before, we had a successful album and like, you know, um yeah, there would be some type of turmoil. I was just say turmoil or nonsense. And like you know, like if things even happen, bad during a, like I don't think um Slash from Guns N' Roses, like he seems like he's very grateful for what he did, even though that the Guns N' Roses, is, I don't know, in my opinion, is still a mess because like um, you know, ego and stuff like that and what have you. But like uh on the other aspect, I did attempt to have bands and my one band, like I couldn't get them on a regular schedule and that type of thing. This was before I knew about like what it takes to actually have a team, like, because like basically a band is a team, like a team, a family, community of, just dealing what, whatever and that whole thing. So like I know what it takes to I know the aspect. My bands didn't really go anywhere because like um there was certain people in the band that I didn't like too much, but I was just like I got along with them anyway. And like one band just wanted to do Misfits tunes, and I was just like, well, I don't know what that was about. But after I left, they couldn't even get a guitarist that knew how to tune their guitar. So I basically sabotaged the project. I think they did do a gig or something like that for Halloween. It was around Halloween because I remember the bass player. I was still friendly with, the guys, but like I don't think I don't remember if I saw the drummer after that. Well, he wasn't really a drummer. His brother was. I was his brother was a drummer, and I asked, "Would your brother want to play drums?" But I believe he went to a different state and was living there for some reason. Probably to just get out of New Jersey from where I was from. And he was like, "Man, screw it, I'll do it." Because I was like, "Man, we're going to, a rehearsal studio, and the rehearsal studio has drums and all that stuff set up. So you really don't have to like set up anything. It's not like, you're setting up at your house or whatever. Like if I had a house, I would probably be doing good on that part because I have a lot of equipment and all my equipment is pretty much set up. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I have a lack of sleep. I do a lot of crazy things when I have lack of sleep. I sound like that comedian. I can't remember his name. He's like, "Man, this guy told me to reprint or redo my resume." So it's just like, the heck with that. I'll just give you a copy. One of my favorites, comedians. I'm gonna be starting to wind it down because I'm almost at my 45-minute mark, and I wanted to entertain somebody some way, make something different because, like, I want to try to do like music video, live stream, um, you know, something like the way Random was, or I'm working on the idea of getting a video to where I'm at a different location, and my stomach is rumbling too. Hmm. With that said, um, I'm really starting to feel weird, so think I might just go get some me time, maybe get something to eat. Um, I'm on lack of sleep. I've said that many times. I'm sorry. Um, it's my day off. I'm gonna maybe take a nap and then work on some more music. I haven't picked up guitar. I did it before work, and I was just, playing really good. So I want to keep that up. I play 30 minutes or 20 minutes, just to keep the knife sharp, so to speak. And I just want to end this and thank you for viewing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving me thumbs up. Thank you for just being you. Thank you for just being here. Uh, I love the community of YouTube. I'm not going anywhere. I try to, put out as many videos as I'm getting up to there to where there's think there's 72. I want to try to get up to at least 100 videos. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting challenge. Peace, love, not war. I gotta go. Have a lovely day.